let's just go ahead and dive into the meat of the episode. And
Okay.
So tell me, Charlie Apigian, data scientist, what is
Sure.
data science?
Well, should I read literally like a definition of it? Because one of the things when I go too abstract, I think sometimes it's hard, but I'm going to stick to the definition here.
Okay.
Data science is first and foremost a multidisciplinary field. Okay. What does that involve? It involves extracting meaningful insights and knowledge from data. Okay. So that makes sense to us.
Okay.
Using various techniques, algorithms, and tools.
Okay. And that's kind of the stuff we have not talked about yet.
That's right. We have not talked a lot about what are those different techniques specific to the data science world.
Yeah.
It does combine, and so I'm going by definition here because it's going to sound like what I've already said. Mathematics, statistics, computer science, and domain expertise to analyze. And I think this is important. This is the difference between statistics and data science.
Okay.
Large volumes of data.
Okay.
So in the past, we had small data sets that we used to generalize for the population.
Yep.
That technically is statistics. And so data science, we have a ton of data, and we're trying to uncover patterns, trends, correlations, and anything else that can help us with decision-making and problem solving.
So if I've heard the term big data before, and I work for a big company, like say there's 100,000 employees, the company generates very large amounts of data, so big data. And if I'm a spreadsheet hero, which that's where I lie, I would have a really difficult time dealing with that amount of data. So is that where the data scientist steps in? Is like, I got this, get out of the way.
Yeah, I mean, if you can do Excel, Microsoft Excel, you're usually on the analyst side of things. You can only get a certain number of rows and columns. If you get a 4 gig file, it's going to be slow.
Yeah.
But in the data science world, that would be considered small. So, and what happens between data science and statistics, just to talk about this real quick, and then we'll get into more of what is data, because I don't think we could talk about data science without talking about what is the data we're talking about.
Yep.
Statistics is a lot of times you're looking for whether it is significant or not significant. You remember if everybody took statistics back in the day, you did hypothesis testing. Well, in the data science world, because data is so large, everything's significant.
Is it?
Yeah, pretty much. And so it's really hard to find things that are spurious when there's always going to be these little connections.
Wait. It's really hard to find things that are what?
Spurious.